My father died on a quiet evening. Asterisk, the house was full of people, but I felt completely alone. His bed was empty. His slippers were still near the door. His glasses were on the table, just where he left them. Asterisk, I kept waiting for him to call my name one more time. He was not just my father, he was my protector, my teacher, my first hero. Asterisk, when I was small, he carried me on his shoulders. When I was afraid, he held my hand. When I failed, he said, "Try again, my child." Asterisk, now I stand alone in the same house, but everything feels different. Asterisk, because a house without a father is just walls. I never understood his sacrifices when he was alive. Now I understand everything, but he is not here to hear my apology. After the funeral, everyone slowly went back to their lives, but I couldn't. Every corner of the house carried his memory. Asterisk, his chair near the window, still empty. Asterisk, his old watch, still ticking. Asterisk, his voice, still echoing inside my heart. At night I couldn't sleep. I kept remembering the last time I saw him in the hospital. The white walls, the smell of medicine, the weak smile on his face. He held my hand tightly. "Take care of your mother," he whispered. I wanted to say so many things. I wanted to say, "Don't leave me." Asterisk, I wanted to say, "I still need you." Asterisk, I wanted to say, "I'm sorry for the times I answered you rudely." But I stayed silent, and silence became my biggest regret. Days turned into weeks. People stopped asking how I was, but grief does not leave that easily. Sometimes I look at the sky and wonder, asterisk, can he see me? Asterisk, does he know I miss him every single day? Late at night, miss the way he called my name. The world feels bigger now, and I feel smaller. Asterisk, one day, one found an old notebook in his cupboard. Inside he had written something. For my child, if you ever read this, remember one thing. Even if I am not beside you, asterisk, my prayers will always walk with you. I broke down completely. Because even after death, asterisk, a father's love never dies. After reading his notebook, something inside me changed. Asterisk, I realized my father was gone, but his lessons were still alive. The next morning, I woke up early just like he used to. I stood in front of the mirror and looked at myself. For the first time I saw him. In me, the way I stood, the way I spoke. Asterisk, even the silence in my eyes. Asterisk, maybe that is how fathers stay alive. Inside their children. Life became harder after he left. Bills came, responsibilities increased, and suddenly, I was no longer just a son. I was the man of the house. I saw my mother crying quietly one night. She tried to hide her tears when she saw me. That day I understood something important. Asterisk, when a father dies, a son grows up immediately. There is no time to be weak, no time to complain. But deep inside, I was still that little child who wanted to hold his father's hand. Asterisk. Sometimes I visit his grave. I sit there silently. I tell him about my day, about my struggles, about my fears. Asterisk, and I imagine him saying, asterisk, I am proud of you. Asterisk, those words, even imaginary, give me strength. Asterisk, one evening, I found his old shirt hanging behind the door. Asterisk, I held it close to my chest. It still smelled like him. And I cried again. Asterisk, not because I was weak. Asterisk, but because love like that is rare. A father's love is silent. He doesn't always say, I love you. But he wakes up early. He works hard. Asterisk, he sacrifices. There are days when I feel strong. Asterisk, and there are days when the pain comes back like the first day. Grief is strange. It doesn't knock before entering. Asterisk, it just appears in small moments, like when I see a father holding his child's hand on the road, like when I hear someone say, my father called me today. Asterisk, like when I achieve something, and I have no one to proudly say, Abu, I did it. Asterisk, that hurts the most. Not his absence, but the moments he should have been part of. Asterisk, a few months after his death, I got my first big success at work. Everyone congratulated me. My friends clapped. My boss shook my hand. My phone was full of messages. Asterisk, but I didn't feel happy. Asterisk, because the only call I wanted could never come. I went home quietly that night. I stood in front of his picture. I placed the award in front of it, and I whispered, asterisk, Abu, this is because of you. One day people will respect you. That day came, but he was not there to see it. Asterisk, sometimes I think about our last argument. Asterisk, he understood everything. He was just worried. Fathers don't always speak softly. Sometimes their love sounds strict. Sometimes their care feels like control. But behind every strict word, there is fear. Fear that their child might suffer. Asterisk, if I could go back in time, I would hug him tighter. I would listen more carefully. Asterisk, I would say thank you more often. But life doesn't give that chance. It only gives memories. Asterisk, one night, I had a dream. He was sitting in his old chair, smiling. Asterisk, not weak like in the hospital. Not tired like in his last days. Wet with tears. Maybe it was just a dream. Or maybe it was his way of telling me he is okay. People say time heals everything. Asterisk, I don't think that's true. Time doesn't heal. Time teaches you how to live with the pain. Asterisk, I still miss him every single day. Asterisk, when I fix something in the house, I remember he was always more tired but never complained. Asterisk, he carried burdens silently. Now I understand why his shoulders looked heavy. He was carrying our future. Asterisk, I promise myself something every day. I will become the man he wanted me to be. I will take care of my mother. I will protect my family. I will work honestly. Asterisk, because that is how I can honor him. Asterisk, because even though my father is dead, asterisk, his values are alive. His teachings are alive. His prayers are alive. Asterisk, and as long as I breathe, a part of him lives inside me. Sometimes I stand under the night sky and whisper, asterisk, I miss you, Abu. The wind moves gently, and for a moment, asterisk, I feel like he heard me.